Hello students, good morning all. This is me Dr. College. Welcome you all to this session. In this session, we will discuss a new topic, a new issue, a burning issue better to say, the Kotia issue. As we know, this Kotia issue has been in news since many days. As the Andhra Pradesh government recently concluded the panchayat level elections in the three villages of the Kotia clusters. So, this Kotia is a group of villages or a cluster of the villages that lies in the border area of Odisha as well as the Andhra Pradesh. So, historically, this Kotia village has been the main bone of contention between the two states. So, in this particular video, we will discuss in detail what is the issue and how it was emerged in past. So, let's get this started. Recently, over this issue, as both the states they are claiming the territorial positions over the Kotia village. Recently, the government of the Odisha moved its plea file to the Supreme Court over the alleged elections conducted by the Andhra Pradesh government in the disputed area. Similarly, the Odisha government sent a team of officials to the Kotia village of the Koraput to take stock of this intrusion activities by the Andhra Pradesh. So, ଆମେ ଜାଣୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇ କୋଟିଆ ଜାଗାରେ both Andhra Pradesh government as well as the Odisha government they have heavy interest because nobody is going to lose its territorial integrity to others. So let's get discuss what is the matter or the matter is. As we know, Kotia is a cluster. It is a group of villages. In this cluster, we have 21 numbers of villages. Sorry, 28 numbers of villages, over which the tussle is going for 21 numbers of villages. Here, this Kotia lies in the border area, as I have told, that is the Odisha and the Andhra Pradesh. It lies in this disputed area under the Koraput region district under Pottangi block. In this cluster, we have 21 villages, that is the disputed villages, where 5,000 populations resides. This region is heavily affected by the Maoist insurgency, that is the left-wing extremism. As you know, this area is very poorly connected with the mainland or with the main town habitations. That's why the left-wing extremism menace is unsearched. This region is heavily equipped with many minerals such as gold, platinum, manganese, bauxite, graphite, and the limestones. This region is inhabited by a particular group of tribes, that is the Kondh tribes. They are the skilled tribes and they are classified as the PVTG sections, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. They are classified on the PPD. So we have a very clear-cut understanding about the geographical locations of the Kotia as well as its socio-economic status, right? So as you see, how कौन ପାଇଁ ଆମର ଏଇ जो disputesଟା ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ as well as ଆନ୍ଧ୍ର ପ୍ରଦେଶ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଭିତରେ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଲା. As you know, on 1st April 1936, our state Odisha got a status of special provinces, right? So ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର ଓଡ଼ିଶା ପ୍ରଦେଶର ମାନ୍ୟତା ପାଇଲା, ସେଟା ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶା, ମାଦ୍ରାସ and ବିହାର ପ୍ରୋଭିନ୍ସରୁ ଅଲଗା ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲା. ସେତେବେଳେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ସ୍ପେଶାଲ ପ୍ରୋଭିନ୍ସେସ୍ ମାନ୍ୟତା ପାଇବା ଆଗରୁ before that was like this Kotia panchayat was under the Jaipur state. That's why the government of the Odisha considered this Kotia villages as its revenue area. That's why the Odisha government was receiving revenue from this area, right? In the year 1936 ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର ପ୍ରଦେଶ ମାନ୍ୟତା ପାଇଲା ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ଓଡ଼ିଶା ପ୍ରଦେଶରେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଆଉ ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ମିଶିକି ଥିଲା। ଆର୍ ୟୁ ଗେଟିଂ ମାଇ ପଏଣ୍ଟ? ସୋ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଇ ଦୁଇଟା ରିଜିଅନ୍ ଆମ ମାଦ୍ରାସ ପ୍ରେସିଡେନ୍ସିରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଭାଗ ହେଲା ସେତେବେଳେ ଡିମାର୍କେସନ୍ସ କରାଗଲା, ଏରିଆ ଡିମାର୍କେସନ୍ସ କରାଗଲା। ସେ ଏରିଆ ଡିମାର୍କେସନ୍ ଯେଉଁ କରାଗଲା ସେଠି ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡ଼ର ବାହାର କରାଗଲା ଯାହାର ରହିଲା କନଷ୍ଟିଟ୍ୟୁସନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଅର୍ଡ଼ର 1936, রাইট? এই অর্ডরটা আমরা 19th মার্চ 1936 রে পাস করা হলো। বেসিক upon this order we have enjoyed a special status of special provinces, right? In the year 1942 1942 মସିହାରେ କ'ଣ ହେଲା again ମାଦ୍ରାସ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ମାଦ୍ରାସ provinces କ'ଣ କଲା ତ ରିଡିମାର୍କେସନ୍ସ ପାଇଁ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଚିନ୍ତା କଲା, ରାଇଟ୍? ସେ ତା ରିଡିମାର୍କେସନ୍ସ କରିଲା କାହାକୁ ନା ଆମର ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ स्टेट और ओडिशा स्टेट भितर डिमार्केशन्स करने कला। डिमार्केशन्स करने आमर गोटे जॉइंट सर्वे टीम एस्टाब्लिश कराइला। ए टीम सर्वे करिवो एम को गाँ गुड़ा को रिजन्स को स्टेट रखा जाए से रिपोर्ट्स देव। अनफॉर्चुनेटली जो सी सर्वे कराला से टाइम रे कोटिया विलेजेस रो जो 21 नंबर्स ऑफ विलेजेस वो सर्वे करा जाई पारला कहीं। That's why this 21 number villages had been left out from the survey part. It was the first survey was a historical blunder for this stage. As you know, in the year 1947 आमर जेतेबेला भारत स्वाधीन होला सेतेबेले आमर सब नुआ राज्य आमर सब तैयारी न्यू स्टेट्स फॉर्मेशंस कराउतला। As you know, in the 1955 ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର on the basis of the language ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ଫାଷ୍ଟ linguistic basis ରେ ଆମର states formations କରାହେଉଥିଲା, the first state was created, that is ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ। again ସେ ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତିଆରି କଲା ସେ ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏହାକୁ ସର୍ଭେ କରିନଥିଲା କାହିଁକିନା ତାର ଟେରିଟୋରୀ ସେ ଡିମାର୍କେସନ୍ସ କରୁଥିଲା, ରାଇଟ୍? ସୋ this 21 number of villages has been left out both in 1942 demarcation processes as well as in the demarcation processes in 1955 when Andhra Pradesh government was created. That's why these 21 numbers of villages has been a perennial disputes between the two states, right? So ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମ 1936 ଆଗରୁ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ତା ଉପରେ ତ ଅଟୋନୋମି ଏନ୍ଜୟ କରି ଆସୁଥିଲା, now the Odisha is claiming that these 21 numbers of villages are my parts, so I have the exclusive right over the revenue policy. ଯେତେବେଳେ 1955 ରେ ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ତିଆରି ହେଲା up to 1962 ଯାଏ it was silent over this issue. ଯେତେବେଳେ 1962 ପରେ 1963 when the Andhra Pradesh government came to know that this region is rich in very minerals and other substances, then it has its vested interest upon this mineral resources. So Odisha कहला no, this part is mine, then the Andhra Pradesh government कहला this part is mine. That's why when there is a interest conflict over this issue, this in 1968 the matter went to the Honorable Supreme Court of the India. Supreme Court of India ସେତେବେଳେ କ'ଣ କଲେ 1988 ରେ टेम्पोरारी स्टे ता ऊपर इम्पोज कले ए इशू ऊपर टिल द डिस्पोजल ऑफ द केस जे पर्यंत केस फाइनलाइज न होई से पर्यंत तापर टेम्पोरारी स्टे डिस्पोजल कले। एज वेल इन द ईयर 2006 द सुप्रीम कोर्ट मेड हिस्टोरिकल क्लैरिफिकेशंस ओवर दिस इशू। सो लेट्स देखिए 2006 मसीह सुप्रीम कोर्ट कौन ता ऊपर राय देले। सो इन द ईयर 2006 द सुप्रीम कोर्ट cited the article 131, so 31 number article of the Indian Constitution. This 131 or 131 article of the Indian Constitution says about the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. So, what is the original jurisdictions? So, when there is a conflict between the states or center and states in one side and some other states other side, or in between the center and states, in that case, the original jurisdictions is applied at the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court tries to adjudicate the matter as soon as possible. Right? So as both the states, that is Andhra Pradesh government and the Odisha government, they are tussling for these 21 numbers of revenue villages. So when the matter went to the Supreme Court uh, uh, verified the Article 131 of the Indian Constitution and said, no, this boundary issue is not in my part. So as we know, the boundary formations, increase of the boundary, diminish of the boundary, alteration of the boundary, alteration of the name of the states, all these things, these are the exclusive rights of the parliament, as we know. So the Supreme Court clear cut in its verdict said, this parliament is only authorized to take decisions in that matter. So besides this suggestions, the Supreme Court, they imposed a permanent injunction in that area. Permanent injunctions means there is no, till the matter is not solved, no party can claim or no party can do such a big things in that area, so that one can again appeal the court. से जगह किसी सेमती बिग वर्क्स बिग प्रोजेक्ट बिग କରିପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ, କିଛି ବିଗ୍ ଯେମିତି ଆଜେଣ୍ଡା ଆପଣ ତିଆରି କରିପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ରତି, right? So that's why the not including the 21 numbers of villages both in 1936 demarcations as well as 1942 demarcation was a man-made mistake. That's why the current tussle is going on. So, as we know, in this region, in this Kotia region, both Andhra Pradesh government and the Odisha government, they are showing their heavy interest. The Odisha government here established many infrastructures like schools, right, hospitals, police stations, veterinary health centers, agricultural offices, all the things the Odisha government has settled through its MG Narendra work. Similarly, the Andhra Pradesh government has constructed many roads, many electricity and provided electricity in that area. So both these states, they are paying heavy interest in this region. Still, Odisha has not paid much more attentions before it as compared to the Andhra Pradesh government paid. So the main reason behind the less attention paid by the government of the Odisha was like this, as since for a long period of time the vacancy of the Tehsildar post in that region was there. Second, in the year 2004, when there was a massive outbreak of the left-wing extremism in that region, the Odisha government has shifted this police station from the Kotia region to the Patangi region. Third, here the low penetration of the electrifications. As you know, till 2013, only 7 villages out of 36 villages has been electrified. And there is a report of dismal teacher pupil ratio. Here we have report up to 2013. There are 4 teachers for 3 numbers of students. And as the many youths in that region have academic qualifications, but they are not getting the adequate numbers of jobs. That's right. And the coming to the main issue, that is the poor transportations and the connectivity issue to the mainland, it was lacking in that sense. So taking all the disadvantages shown by the Odisha government, the Andhra Pradesh government took this advantage and provided many freeways and provided many avenues to the residents in that region. So in this world, so in this particular Kotia villages, the people they live in both the worlds, because both the states they are providing free wise, both the states they are providing many infrastructure projects, many both the states they are providing electricities. So the people are getting dual benefits from both the governments. So when the Odisha is concerned, the Lok Sabha, the legislative assembly, that is the Vidhan Sabha assembly जोड़ा एटा पटांगी and the Lok Sabha ଆସିବ ସେଟା କୋରାପୁଟ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ଭ୍ୟୁରୁ ଆମେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଯିବା, ସେ ରିଜିୟନଟା ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରପ୍ରଦେଶ ଡିମାର୍କ କରିଥିଲା ଫର ଲେଜିସ୍ଲେଟିଭ୍ ଆସେମ୍ବଲି ଅଫ୍ ସାଲୁର ଆଣ୍ଡ ଲୋକସଭା ପାଇଁ ହେଲା ଆରାକୁ। So here the people of the Kotia they are franchising they are exercising their votes for both the states, right? So as you know, as the tussles or the disputes are on search, so what are the main constitutional provisions for interstate disputes? As we know, to adjudicate or to settle the dispute between the two states, we have a interstate councils formations, which has the prime duty to adjudicate the matter, which has been enshrined in the Article 263 of the Indian Constitutions. So here, as you know, what are the party involved? As we have told, either both center and state at one side and other states another side, or center and the states between the states. For that reason, interstate disputes has been interstate councils has been formed. Sorry, here not the center and the state, only between states and states, right? So here the constitutions only empower the president of the India to establish such interstate councils. As the interstate councils forms, it must serve the public interest, and the president, he means the president can only define the duties of the interstate councils. So as far as the preliminary examination is concerned, so each students please do remember what is the Article 123 of the Indian Constitutions and what is the Article 263 of the Indian Constitutions. So what is the Article 123 of the Constitution says? So it is the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. 263 of the Constitution says the interstate councils formations. Besides the jurisdictions, besides the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, other jurisdictions like advisory jurisdictions and appellate jurisdictions are also there for the Supreme Court. So as the issue is going on, so here we have to see or we have to take a remedial measures so that it can have a longer friendly effect, right? So here we have to take this matter to the interstate councils so that the adjudication process may be geared up. Second, we have a new concept nowadays, that is cooperative federalism. So we have to stick to the concept of cooperative federalism so that we have a friendly relationship. So this matter has been only resolved by mutual discussions, dialogue and debate, nothing else in the parliament, right? That the most important thing in this matter, we have to take all parties into the confidence so that all parties can understand the issue and they understand the historical blunder that is made during the past, so they can come to a very approachable point so that it can have a mutual benefits, right? So in this issue we have discussed everything from the Kotia villages to the way forward. So hope if you have enjoyed this video, then please subscribe the Dr. College channel and press the bell icon so that when I am going to post a new video like this, you can get an early notifications. So until the next video, stay safe, stay in touch, have a good day. Thank you.